divestment from South Africa due to Apartheid, and that was passed at this university. So we mirrored and used a lot of the language from that resolution in this resolution to divest from so-called Israel. This solidarity encampment has gone local, national, international. Around our camp we have signs posted up at our altar of our Palestinian relatives in Gaza who are telling us how important it is that we are taking action. Palestine hears us. Palestine is watching. If we're going to demand the land back for our Palestinian relatives and a right to return, then what does that mean for the stolen land that we are on? This is really a moment of strong solidarity and liberation. And what we're asking is very, very simple for this university. But I want to name that when the people move, they will move. For those of you who don't know, this university has a nuclear reactor on campus. They are directly a part of the nuclear colonial regime that is perpetuating genocide all over the world. And we are demanding that this university abolish and get rid of the nuclear engineering department as well as the research that is done at this department that supplies the knowledge to Sandia National Lab and Los Alamos National Lab. And we are asking that all of that funding that they have used, that they have taken from indigenous homelands, we are asking that that funding get redistributed to all of the indigenous communities and rural communities that have been impacted by radioactive contamination due to the U.S. Empire nuclear colonial project. This institution has already acknowledged that our pueblo relatives were the ancestral stewards of these territories in the archives of this university. They came to pueblo people and asked them to build this university, and then they failed to uphold all of the things that they said they would do for pueblo and indigenous peoples after building this institution on their lands. And this is just a continuation of what we call settler colonialism, which is the elimination of indigenous people and indoctrination into a foreign system that does not only not represent us, but is actively killing us. I like to tell people that this struggle that's happening here, indigenous people, we feel so connected to Palestine because we understand what it's like to continue to survive and live through genocide. And for a lot of indigenous peoples here, this is post-apocalyptic for us. But it's really important for those of you who are occupying and settlers and migrants and refugees in our homelands to see that this is where we are at. It's so, so important that we can trust each other in fighting for a free Palestine. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
I do want to make an announcement. In case you couldn't tell, we are in the sub. And in case you were wondering, we don't plan on going anywhere. We have spent the last week and beyond calling on this institution to begin the process of divestment from the illegal settler state of Israel, and they have spent the past 8 days ignoring us completely. So in response to that, we are here to stay. We are here calling on President Stokes and the Board of Regents to immediately begin the process of divestment.
We, the UNM Palestinian Liberation Encampment, comprised of UNM students, faculty, alumni, and community members,
place because it is